Lawmakers in Columbia are one step closer to figuring out how your tax dollars will be spent. The South Carolina House officially signed off on their budget plan this morning, and our Jason Raven tells us what's in it.
Under the House's budget plan, teachers, state employees, and state law enforcement would all be in line for raises if approved later this year. The House voted 108-11 to pass the $13.8 billion state budget plan. Starting salaries for teachers would be increased by $2,500 a year. State employees making less than $83,000 a year would get a $2,500 raise. Now, those making more than that would get a 3% raise.
State employees are libertarians, Democrats, Republicans, and none of the above. Your political party should have absolutely nothing to do with the support or lack thereof of a pay raise.
Under the plan, state nurses, mental health professionals, corrections officers, and law enforcement would receive recruitment and retention raises.
We were short on a lot of the specific positions, doctors, nurses, correction officers, law enforcement, and our teachers. It was better financially to go out of state or in the private sector than to work for South Carolina, and we've made changes this year in this budget that will rectify those problems.
Members of the South Carolina Freedom Caucus voted against the budget plan. They had voiced concerns about university diversity initiatives throughout the budget debate.
My constituents think that the size of government was too big last year, and I would not vote for a budget that grew the size and scope of government from last year. There are some good parts in this budget. We voted for them in their individual sections, but overall, the largest budget in state history grew the size and scope of government, and not something I support as a conservative, where we should be shrinking the size and scope of government.
The budget also includes a $69 million plan that would once again freeze tuition rates for in-state students at state colleges and universities. In Columbia, Jason Raven, 7 News.
And the Senate is set to begin work on their version of the budget in the coming weeks.